What's good? Welcome back to the channel. Chris back with another video for you guys. Today I'm on a 2008 Dodge Avenger. It has a power steering leak, so I've been trying to diagnose it over the last couple of days. So first corporate was had to change the reservoir. It was real ugly, and when I tried to remove it, the bottom hose snapped off inside. So yeah, ugly. And I think it had some seepage, so this is what it looks like. Very ugly, and this part broke right here on the side here, so that broke, so had to replace that because it's old. So after checking all these lines, I think I'm going to go with this to repair this line. Take this up there with me to the AutoZone or Advanced, but let's go up under the vehicle. And I got my pipe cutter, and I've repaired lines like this before without having to remove the whole line. So front of the vehicle, come straight down, go up underneath. Alrighty. And after looking at my power steering lines, these dudes right here going all the way backing up, came over here and came all the way across. And right here is the corporate. Somebody put some tape on here and didn't know that. The customer didn't know that. So the leak is probably about here. So I'm getting ready to use this dude to break it off. And I'm gonna get some more of this hose. So I'm gonna try to, well, I know I'm going to, once I get it, this might fit in there. It looks like it will, but I'm gonna try to put about this much inside the hose and on both sides. So I'm just gonna make a U, and this should fix the problem. And I'm gonna use clamps, the ones you screw in and screw down to hold this to keep it from leaking. So let me set up so we can get started. And pipe cutter and everything. All right, time to get started. Set up our camera. All right, and let's tilt this back some. And hopefully that's on cam good. Let me move this out the way and get us some more light right in there. And turn my headband light on too. All right, so since we know our leak is here, let's go ahead and take this tape off. Hopefully we on cam good. I think so. All right, let's see. Finger on there. Yep, okay. Let's take this on off and get this out of here. Let's do the same thing here. Let's get this on off. I got my catch pan because we might lose some fluid from yesterday. But it's always something with these vehicles that you have to do, and you never know. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut it about right here and about right here on both of these. So let me get my rag, wipe all this off, and let's get this set about right here. I know our leak is right here, seeping right here, so I'm gonna come back. Let's get it set in the groove in the roller, and let's tighten it down. And let's see if I got spin right in here. Yeah, I might be able to get it. Looks like we might be able to, so I'm gonna tighten and go all the way around this. Hopefully we'll break free, no problem. And I might stretch this a little bit. See if I can. But it looks like we're coming all the way around, so that's good. And let's tighten it some more. Let's keep going. And waiting for this to snap. So once it snaps, that'll be great. But yep, sometimes you gotta diagnose stuff quite a little bit more than what you planned on. And I think I'm gonna get something to separate this a little more. Might need some pliers or something, but yeah, they taped this up pretty darn good. So I got more tape over here, so let's tear that off. Now I got some room to play with. Let's try to stretch it just a little bit. Just want to be able to try to get this past there, and this one come on past. There we go. That should give me one revolution. Back and forth, back and forth. It's tightening, and we're just about there. Hopefully it'll break free here in a second. it's popping through. There we go. So I'm gonna do this to the top one too. Once this one breaks free, then I'll do that and show you the top. But just take your time. You want to get done. I do too. And let's go a little tighter. And it should be getting ready to snap here in a second. A little tighter. And come on, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna keep doing this till it breaks free, and I'll come back here in a second when I get down to here. I think I'm gonna cut it right in here as well. So give me a sec, and I shall return. All right, so I got one broken free, nice cut. So let me start doing this one. I think I'm gonna cut it probably about, probably right here. That way I can create my U and be able to slide my pipe up probably about, well, my hose probably up to about here. So this is okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. So I'm about to start cutting this one and get ready to go to the store. But it's looking good so far. So yep, let me go ahead and cut this one. All right, since I got this one cut, I don't have to do nothing but keep going in a circle. I don't have to work it back and forth. So I'm just gonna keep going in a circle and tighten it because I got space. And let me keep doing that. Just wanted to show you that. All right, so I'm back. This is our cut. And take this with me just to make sure. I'm also gonna try to check this real fast just to see if it fits. So let me do that. All right, so this hose is gonna work out great, but I'm gonna try to slide it. Well, I'm going to slide it probably about 1 inch to 2 inches up on here, for as right here, inch or two. Come up to about here, come up to about here, and we shouldn't have any leaks or any issues. So let's go to the store. So we back, got some hose clamps, and I got my hose. All right, 3/8 hose. So I'm probably gonna make my U probably about like this right here, and cut it right there by my thumb. Yep, probably gonna make it like that, and it should do the job. And we're gonna put these clamps on, so I'll meet you up under the vehicle. All right, so we're back. We got our hose, and I already got my clamps set. So I'm gonna lubricate the outside of this just a little bit, so the hose will slide up very nice. And got the rag. All right, let's do this side first, and we're gonna go up probably about 2 inches. Back this up some more. That's on there, probably about this much. Let's get some more. All right, and let's do this one. Scoot these back. And I want to get it in there about 2 inches. So keep working it. 2 inches or a little more. And I'm gonna loosen these up, and that should be good. I'm just spinning it up. Let's work these back some more, and we're gonna double clamp this. And this is thick enough. It should be good. All right, so we got a nice amount in there, and you're gonna need a 6 mil if you're using the smallest. So let me back these up so we can cover our line, and this should not leak, but I always double clamp when I have a repair like this. But it doesn't hurt the vehicle, and it definitely is not going to hurt your pocket. But this will do just fine. And let's see about where our next one should go. All right, there. So we're gonna keep them kind of close, and then I'll zip tie this up after I fill it up and spin the steering wheel and check for leaks, and then I'll worry about this last. Worst case scenario, I'll have to get another clamp or scoop my clamp up, but we should be great. All right, so that's on there, that one's on there. Real good. Just work these down. Let's back this one up a little bit. And back it up some more. This one's one I pre-used before, but had to use it. Well, took it off because didn't need it. All right. And I usually go one opposite of each other, but let's see about right there. Hopefully it didn't pop all the way out on me. Otherwise, I have to reset. Let's see if it popped all the way out. There we go. This one started, and this car's been in an accident, but it's not gonna hurt. Yeah. And then we'll check the leaks here in a moment. Switch back over. And worst case, I might have to put some bigger clamps on, but this should work fine. Okay. All right, those are on there. All right, now it's time to fill it up. Worst case, we'll lose some fluid and have to put some new fluid in, but I think we're gonna be great. So let's see what's happening. And I shall return. Let's check this power steering reservoir. Grab another light. And we got, let's see, a little bit left down in there. Okay, so let me fill this up and I'll be right back. All right, so hopefully it doesn't need anything, but just to help the rack and pinion, I got some of this. Never know if you got a leak or something, but you know, yep, anything that helps the vehicle be better. I'm only gonna use probably about half of this, so because it's so thick, and I didn't want to put a whole lot in there. I think that's all I'm going to use. Let's stop that from dripping. All right, let's get the real power steering fluid. This is what I went with, Max Life, and it's got to stop leaking it as well, but all good. But definitely didn't want to put too much of that in there. So let's get some of this in there. And that should be good. We'll top it off here in a minute, but that's where your max line is right there. So, yeah, let's start turning the steering wheel back and forth, and I will let you know what's happening if there's any leaks, and we'll go back to the front and check and make sure everything is good. But that's pretty much how you diagnose a leak. Just start searching your lines, and yeah, leave your reservoir cap off so when you turn the wheel, the air and stuff will come out. Okay, so yep, see you in a sec. All right, so I'm still working the air out, been working it back and forth. It was squeaking pretty good. I should have got that on camera as well. We have no leak at all. As far as the repairs done, no leak. And let's keep spinning this dude back and forth a couple more times. And you're gonna make sure all the air is out. So you wanna leave the reservoir cap off, okay? And just work it back and forth all the way hard left. And you'll hear this, and then go hard right. All right, now I do believe that's pretty much everything. Now we can check. I done did that probably for about 5 minutes, and we have no longer have any squeaks. But yep, next repair will be a new bumper for this dude from the accident, and it did damage the frame, so it's kind of got a bow in it like this, especially from right here underneath. But we have no leaks, and our power steering issue is fixed. Our reservoir is full, right at our max. So yep, that'll be it. So if you have a power steering leak, check your lines and just keep searching. You're gonna have to put some fluid in there. You're gonna lose some fluid, but get some cheap fluid. If you have a real big leak, find it first, but get some cheap fluid, pour in there, find your leak, and then go ahead and go in with some good fluid. So just wanted to add that. This is how you pretty much diagnose and find a leak, and I was glad I was able to repair the power steering. So that's what's up. Hit a thumbs up. Hope this helps you chase down a leak with your power steering or whatever other hose that you might have a leak from. And subscribe to the channel, please. I appreciate it. It helps the channel, and it also helps me, and it helps me help you. So hit a thumbs up, guys. Live life, love it, and I'm out.